Well, Kentucky is slowly recovering from last weekend's winter storm. FEMA is lending a hand as we all try to return to a sense of normalcy.
Rob Ash with FEMA joins us now. Good morning, Rob. How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are y'all doing?
We are trying our best here to, as we mentioned, get back to a sense of normalcy. You are in Mississippi right now. You mentioned how you may be making your way back up to Kentucky. Based on what you've viewed in the southern states following this winter storm, can you describe what you've been seeing?
Yeah, absolutely. Across the South, and we're responsible here in Region 4 for 8 states, significant amounts of ice being the primary issue that we have. We're seeing that from Mississippi, Tennessee, Kentucky, even going into North Carolina, northern parts of Georgia, parts of South Carolina.
Well, we were all aware of this storm and when it was going to hit, but we didn't exactly know how bad it was going to be in certain areas. It was certainly changing a lot. So what were you guys doing to help prepare people for this storm?
Yeah, so we started well in advance of the storm. My conversations with your state director, Eric Gibson, were frequent. We were talking on a daily basis. Our staffs were talking on a daily basis, and we began the process of pre-positioning commodities. We put generators, food, water, cots, blankets, all of those things closer to the impacted area so they'd be available if needed.
How is that communication currently, a few days after the worst of the storm has moved out of the area, especially with more snow and coming our way and the bitter temperatures sticking around?
Communication is great. I have a permanent LNO that stays in Kentucky all the time. He's a FEMA integration team leader. In addition to that, we have a federal coordinating officer that I have in Kentucky right now. I moved him over to the EOC to be with Director Gibson in advance of this storm. So our staffs are already in place. They're well integrated.
And now people across the state are seeing the effects of this storm, and last year we saw some fatal flooding and a tornado, a couple tornadoes actually. And so what message do you have for people who are still dealing with the effects of that, and now we have the snow and ice and lingering cold temperatures?
The first message is to make sure that they're listening to the guidance that's coming from their local leaders. That information is imperative for them to follow, because for each community it may be a little bit different. And so we want to make sure that they're being safe and they're being informed. They're also able to understand what resources are available through their local leaders. The second message is that as we continue to get into this next event, our connections with the state are very strong. Director Gibson has informed us that if there are any needs that he has, he'll let us know, and FEMA will be prepared to support.
And Rob, before we go, is there anything that you would like to clarify for the public about how they could best use the resources that FEMA is offering and how FEMA best supports the Commonwealth during a winter storm?
So the support for the Commonwealth is, again, it starts primarily with the relationships we build right there in the Emergency Operations Center. So we have a team in place to handle the planning, operations, and logistics associated with something this complex. In terms of how people can access FEMA resources, the first thing that we're focused on is response operations, making sure that life-saving and life-sustaining activities are occurring. And then there's a process that the state goes through where they may put in a request for additional FEMA support. That assessment process has already began.
And real quick, do we have a deadline for when people can apply?
It's not time for people to apply just yet. The state is still going through the process of doing the assessment. Our FEMA teams assist them with that. I will say that it's important to note that yesterday the president signed off on $135 million of funding resources to go to the state of Kentucky. And that's significant because those are funds that go to your local emergency managers and enable them to continue doing the things that they need to do to take care of people.
All right, Rob Ash with FEMA, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, y'all take care.